Hello friends, what's going on? Hope you guys are doing well. I apologize for the lack of consistency in streaming lately. Life has just gotten to be a little bit on the difficult side of things, but hopefully as we move forward, maybe things will look a little better. Get some of the stuff off here. Looking like all my audio's picking up just fine. Hopefully you guys can hear me alright. I know the other night we was going to do some Minecrafting, and honestly, the energy's still there. Oh, hang on. Pesky yawns. But anyway, Saturday is Chematech's new map. We are going to be starting over, complete map reset. Not sure exactly what we got going into it. Really, of course, looking forward to it. I still need to decide what it is I plan on actually building, so that will help us determine where we're going to build at. Kind of want to dig into a mountain. I sort of kind of do. And we may do that. We may tackle that adventure. But for now, like I said, we'll start that particular process on Saturday, and we'll start hunting around the map, see what we can get, see what kind of terrain we have allotted to us all, and kind of go from there. For the evening, though, we are going to jump into some Genshin Impact. There's always stuff we need to do. This game has so much to it, even for a free-to-play player like myself. Mostly free-to-play player. Try not to go broke playing the game. But we have a new banner. A new waifu, as it were. Drink some water. Okay, so I have no... Oh, that's right. We're underwater. Real quick gander. We do have mail. We got 600 more, looks like, of the Prima Gems. Life is good. We love Prima Gems. Back out of that. Nope. Wait, why is that still lit up? Is it because of this? Oh, okay. There we go. We are good. I'm kind of curious. We do have enough to try and pull for her. And if you guys haven't seen her animations or anything, she is freaking amazing. And in general, she is just a very, very pretty character. Kind of hoping we can get her today. We might be able to get 2 pulls, I think. 2 10 pulls, I apologize. I don't know what my 50-50 sitting at, but there's a good chance that we're close, maybe. I remember the last time we played, we were underwater, and we need to go fight some kind of dragon-looking thing. So that's what we're gonna do. But that's the wrong way. So I need to get up there. Let's see what we can do on that, huh? What we got here? Well, that's free fish. We need the fish. That's the wrong button. Ah! No. Miss me. Suck it. Oh. No. Wait. So it can't get me here. Okay. Do I just need to hit it? No? Hello, Sogs! How are you doing this evening? Thank you so much for the follow. No! Caught me. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for chillaxing with us. Oh, I know what I need to do now. Try and get up there. Okay, where does that go? Run! Run, ka-ching! Nope. Oh, what? What am I fighting? This ain't too bad. He's taking pretty significant damage pretty quick. Proceed along the Twin River Fairway if you dare. Alright, let's take a look. So, what we got? Oh, we gotta defeat the little laser thingies. I gotcha, I gotcha. We're getting it figured out. That one is over there. Ooh. I was not expecting that. Okay, so can't get there from here exactly, but we might be able to do this. No, don't be mean like that. How do we get all the way up there? There's got to be a pathway. What's in this? Ooh, okay. Looks like there might be some more money. Okay, so I need to figure out how to get up there, but I may not be able to get there until we beat that one, so...
We're way behind schedule.
Ma'am, you're very talkative. Okay, well, that got us here. This will get us over here, maybe. Yeah, you suck. Okay, so this one takes us where exactly? Okay, we are making some progress now.
We're way behind schedule.
No! You suck! Got it.
Born of ice. Speed of light. Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Don't blink.
Do love the ching. Begonyu is the goat wife.
Access denied. You're way behind.
Bro. You're literally water and I'm hitting you with electric attacks. Fall before me. Over there waiting for your arrival. Oh, okay. Where does this take us? Nice.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Yes, they are. Okay. Made it. Okay.
Next on the agenda.
Nope. Damn. That was a fail. Let's see if we can get back over here. Ah! Hello there, River Eye. How are you doing this evening? Making some final packing before we head to the UP. The UP? Remember talking about you're going somewhere this weekend, but I don't remember exactly what that entails. Upper Peninsula, gotcha. You country. Alright, what we got?
All hail. Allow me. Don't blink. To the tape.
So what's got you going on up there?
Speed of light.
And how long will you be gone for?
Absorption test. Stand clear.
I see. Guess we won't be worrying about this mysterious bubble cannon anymore. Where's that voice coming from? Does soldiers refer to us? Wonderful. It seems that Colonel Kate is still here. Let's go meet up with him. And you look well. That is good. These two are reinforcements then. Yes, they are. Halt. I do not wish to know soldiers' names. What? Let me poke you in the eye. Restarting PC, acting strange. I understand. I will still be here. Amidst cruel battle, anyone can be turned into ruptured bubbles and scattered foam at any time. Knowing the names of the troops will only cast a shadow upon our final victory. No offense, dude, but you're the asshole. I just need to know one thing. Are they the reinforcements you sought? Yes, but... Very good. Fresh hands will help us continue our suppression of the two remaining bubble formations. About that bubble formation... Next time, soldier, you will give your report first before asking questions. Yes, formations are places of unparalleled peril. Not to mention the 3 mighty subordinates that Narcissus has placed within them. Well, about that, we've actually cleared all the formations. What? Why didn't you say so earlier? I've been trying to tell you, but you haven't been listening. Exactly. You don't shut the yapper. You're a terrible commander. Well then, it's good to see that everyone was well. So, Anne, who are these people again? Pleased to make your acquaintance. It's a pleasure to have new blood like you in Kate's resistance front. Let us fight for Princess Lyris and the Reconquista. Apologies, this up and down on the temperature is kind of messing with my throat. Messing with my sinuses of doom. It's not fun. We are now the same thing as how I would put it. Indeed, we have the same objective and plan of action. It is only because I have more combat experience that I am a colonel with my own force. Where's the rest of your team? We charge bravely into the bubble formation. Yes, and where's your team? We charge bravely into the bubble formation, and as for the rest, please don't ask. Oh, that sounded like it didn't go very well. Colonel Kate's got problems too. Well, he is up against immense firepower, or should I say, water power. I plan on going behind enemy lines to see what can be done there. After all, it should be quite easy to go up there now that the bubble formation has been broken. I mean, I can't lose to some new recruit, can I? This isn't a competition. Regardless, I shall return when the sun sinks into the sea. Victory in hand, let us meet again before the high tower. Okay, then. There's neither sun nor sea here. Since the bubble formations are gone, let's head to the little fountain. It's just over there. Welcome back, River. Hopefully you're getting your computer woes straightened out. Mori, no. Woof, woof, bad people, huh? What? What?
Don't blink! Hey! My sword comes down! Access denied. We're waiting. Speed of light!
Teach you to attack me, a little pain in the ass? Silly dog Mori bad, they're good people. Woof, understood. Give paw? It's just a pop or pop. Paimon shake hands with Mori. A slippery experience is one might expect of a dog made of water. Great, now we're all introduced. Don't attack them, okay? Does it really? How does Mori resemble a dog at all? Didn't Al say that? What, don't you go believe in that purpose defines essence nonsense? Even if you do, Paimon won't. But that's what Mori is, though. A silly dog. I share in Paimon's headache-ness. So, River, are you excited to start up on the new Chematech server? If an oceanic can be an evil dragon, then a forest boar can be a dog. Alright, alright. I am a silly dog, yes. Woof. And you've been a good boy, haven't you, guarding this place? So, is Mori a member of your team? No, I mean Mori is a dog. But a duck, a frog, a finch, and a squirrel can join, so why can't a dog? Hope I can find the location I want to build. That is the same problem I'm having. I'm really hoping that we're going to get a good mixture of biomes and stuff for people to choose. Mori is Mori. Mori, protect the princess. Oh, that's the princess. She's adorable. Long, long time ago, Mori played here with the princess, Al, Petichu, Nea, and Jack. But the air and water were later filled with the scent of evil, and everyone left. Only the princess remains, so I protect her. Right, it was mentioned earlier that Princess lost her treasure, which is why everything stagnated, so this is where it was. It isn't the princess in the tower, though. That's right, this is only a statue of her. Another looks like it, but not really. Not the princess. Nope, Princess Lyris is in her tower. There are two princesses? Poor Mori. Not the princess? Poor little guy's all confused now. Too much information. Well, it's an understandable mistake. In this Anapasis, a boar is a dog, an ocean it is an evil dragon, and the evil dragon turned out to be a statue. And a duck and a finch are siblings. Paimon can feel her sense of what's real or not slipping away the longer we stay here.
I can smell the failure!
Let's not sweat the small stuff, alright? Be a good doggy and descend the tower, then meet up with everyone. Meanwhile, I'm going up with T.I. and Paimon to reclaim the princess's treasure. Well, at least it's a fairly good dog, I guess. Use the bubbles. The princess would make these back when she would play with us, and they would fly very high up indeed. We would fly around in those bubbles, touring the realm. Sounds like the trick those Hydro Abyss mages pull. Don't say that about Princess's magic. Whatever the case, we just need to sit in the bubble and it'll take us up there, right? In the meantime, I'll do my best to control the bubble's direction. Okay, seems like fun, I guess. Ooh, a chest.
You give, you receive.
And we got 10 more Prima Gems. Very nice. Some stuff up there we'd like to have, probably, maybe, possibly. Oh, I nursed for many years, and he's just the worst. His underling steals snacks from children, burst balloons, and scream and shout all the time. Well, they do sound bad, but not in the way Paimon was expecting. You mean that bad people aren't just like that, right? Well, if they were, this world would be a better place. Ooh, 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 can I get out now? No! I see where I need to go! Weren't we just flying up in the sky in a bubble? We kept going up and up until we crashed headfirst into the water, right? Yes, is there something wrong? There's so much wrong with this that Paimon doesn't even know where to start. Perhaps this is just one of the kingdom's magical aspects. You know what? Paimon's just not going to ask. The princess's treasure should be around here somewhere, right? Yes, it is there, protected by a 3-layered seal. I mean that? While the outer bubble is pretty big, the treasure seems to be inside a really small chest. And it looks like there are some threads of flowing water connected to the bubble. Seems as if the bubble formation here will not attack us. In that case, let us use it to break the seals. We just need to guide its projectiles to the bubble rings connected to the flowing water. That should transfer the force of the projectile through the water and weaken the seals. So 1, 2, 3. Looks like there are 3 strands of water. Once we deal with them, the treasure should be ours. Hello, Tigressa. How are you doing? Alright, so first things first. Bubble formation, but it's not evil this time. Bubble formation that for some strange reason doesn't attack you, but helps you unseal treasures. Control the currents and barriers to guide the mist bubble to the ring device at the end. Okay. But how do I make that happen? First things first. I grab this. There we go. And somewhere around here I saw that. No! I'm gonna have to go back up. Okay. Hey.
Not bad. As
More
far as
Prima
treasure
Gems.
is concerned.
Very nice. I was concerned about that. Haha! Been good, been busy fighting off allergies. Yeah, I've been having a little bit of the same. Wait, do I just come over here and smack this real quick? Knowledge. As the name suggests, it's a high-pressure water vent that can spray out underwater currents and move characters to certain objects. When you have the armored crab shield from an armored crab, you can resist the current's propulsion. Okay. Hopefully you have some level of luck with fighting off your allergy issues. Okay, so how do I... So far, so good with it. Wait, maybe I... Oh, is this what we gotta do? Maybe? There we go. So are you in a place that the temperature's starting to fall? Because that's a problem that I'm running into. Temperature's starting to go down and up and down a lot, and TI is suffering greatly for it. Okay, so somewhere around here is a kill switch. Alright? Okay, so it's in there. Heated seats in the morning, ventilated in the afternoon. There we go. Yay! Free money! Nice! This isn't too hard. Mid-80s for high temperatures the next 3 days. I think we're mid-70s for the next few. Like, start out at 45 degrees in the morning and be utterly chilled. Whoa. And we're taking damage. Poor Ganyu about gone. Frost advisory. Kokomi's still alive, so... Come on, come on. No! There we go. Phew! I've got to move my, There we go. What you? Hello? Make breakdown and turn on the heated steering wheel. Oh, you suck. Okay, so we just need to go after the treasure. Finally found it, the most precious of treasures. Looks like a pocket watch. I'm going to be comfortable even if I'm pulling a big trailer. At least it's been in water all this time, so it should have broke down a long time ago, right? This is full of Princess Lyrsa's precious time. Let's go back to the tower and meet up with our friends. Is there anything up here we need to investigate? Wow, we got a whole bunch of stuff. Ah, crap baskets. Ah, crap baskets. Oh, thank God we made it. First things first, Miss Kokomi, I need some desperate healing here. Okay, what kind of challenge we got here? Exploding barrels. Come on. There we go. Aww. Kate and Mori linked up with us while we were out. We're back with the princess's treasure. Well done, soldier. You've made it a fine contribution. The Resistance Front is proud of you. Kate, now isn't the time. Not so fast, Colonel. T.I. is a contact of the orchestra? Not cannon fodder for some no-named army. The orchestra couldn't hold T.I. Not unless you wanted to name it after her instead. And what of your rank? You may as well give it to T.I., no? The soldiers bleed while commanders steal the glory. This is quite ordinary. But you, now you're special. A colonel who not only does nothing, but even lets his troop take credit for the victory. While you were whiling your time away here, I was taking out the bubble formations in the water above. If not for that, they would have not gained the treasure so easily. Ugh, that's it. I'm done. Mori, get him. Woof woof, bad person. Pulls Jack over. Kate laughs at him, only to also be knocked over by Mori. Altercation is eventually calmed by Al, and Petite choose mediation. Oh, so last night, I had a nice little idea, and maybe River Eye would appreciate this. Decided I wanted some ice cream, but I wanted something to go with it. I realized I have a bunch of Lego my Eggos in the freezer. So I heated up a couple of Eggos and threw some scoops of ice cream on top of that. Oh my God, that was awesome. And it's just so simple. We'll get nowhere if we keep arguing. The more we go nowhere, the more we're gonna argue. Let's have a speech then, Anne. You know, the rousing kind. Oh my. Big yawns. I approve of Paimon's suggestion. Is it not? Oh, hey, there's a battle ready to go, and I completely spaced it again. I'm sorry. Let's get that battle going. Is it not at such times that an adventure team's leader should step up to the plate? But I'm not good at speeches, and can you really call me the leader? Thank you, River Eye, for the help on Stream Raiders. Make sure you claim your gold. Going in for the next kill. As surely as I'm a colonel, I affirm that you would be the best officer to this adventure team. My views on the title of colonel aside, we are in accord. I don't know much about leaders or glory or whatever, but if not for you, and if not for T.I. and Paimon, whom you brought here, I don't know what would have become of me. Night, T.I., Paimon, what do you say? T.I. means that since everyone says so, you should just accept. No, I just mean leave me the hell out of your drama. In this case, what should a leader say in times like this? It says we have Princess Lyris's treasure. Next, we just need to enter the tower and rescue her, right? So you just need to encourage everyone to do it just that before we start. You have any interest in being leader? How about you, T.I.? No, keep me out of your drama. Why not? If not for your strength, we wouldn't have made it this far. I'm just here to support. I'm not going to overstep on what's been a relaxing time so far. Wouldn't that make me a grandmaster of sorts? We're just here to support. Whatever the case, only you can be the leader of this adventure team. That's what everyone wants, so stop trying to push it off to someone else. This leader business used to be so much easier. Come on. No matter what the name of our organization is, we're all part of the Narzakin Cruise Adventure Team. We have a common goal to rescue Princess Lyris. Or Miss Lyris, and we intend to save the Narzakin Cruise Kingdom. Republic. Mori, get him! Get him, Mori! Bite him! Bite him! And restore the land and waters here to their original gleaming shimmer through the Reconquista, so that the sunflowers may once more flourish. Am I not right about that? We've experienced many battles and partings during the long years of conflict, and many team members we once had are no longer with us. But I won't forget the times we spent together. We'll always be friends. Even if I am our leader, I am everyone's friend first and foremost. Same goes for you, Colonel Kate. Jack, don't forget your friendship over differences in ideals and perspectives. Come on, stop teasing me. With Knight Ti and Paimon's aid, we are finally able to obtain the princess's treasure. Time that was once frozen will flow again, and we will rescue her. For that, Ti and Paimon, I thank you. You will always be our friends. I believe the princess would also be glad to call you such. Kate, stop the yawns. I'm sorry. I think it's time to unleash the treasure's power on the stagnant tower. This way, its time should flow once more. My thanks. Now, unfortunately, I fear that none of us know what will happen next. But since the princess's tower has been unsealed, we should move as soon as we can, right? Right you are. Let's go. Alright, let's see what we... Challenge failed. I know! It took me away from the challenge. I'm a little mad about that, actually. We'll try and do it later. It seemed like it was going to be an easy one. We could have knocked it out pretty quick.
Born of ice and frost. Absorption. Animal test 60 feet away. Lighter air. No place. No touching. Born of ice and frost. Speed of light. Hey! Stand clear. Allow me. Access denied. Born of ice and frost. Absorption test. Animal 6 degrees away. Speed of light.
There is just so much going on right now. Divine King of Narcissus. got going on there? Why do Narcus's little minions all need so many titles? Like you guys. The more useless the person, the more hats they need. Actually, they are mighty warriors who have caused us much harm during previous engagements. If the battle seemed easy, it was due to your great might. Sorry, Knight TI, but our attacks can do nothing against these henchmen, so it's all up to you. You know, where is Princess Lyris? Doesn't look like there's any path ahead. To be honest, I didn't think this far either. Let's keep going up, shall we? How do we do that? You can fly up there, Paimon. Exactly. Get up there. Be useful. Even if Paimon could do that, what could she do against the minions? And even if the kingdom's treasures were up there, it would only feel like we found them if you were there too. Go up, you say. I understand. We do, one and all, have a certain amount of power. It is all magic given to us by the princess. But we can do some things with it. But if we do, we were all born from the same source. I don't see why we would have been able to understand and accept this. Has this not happened before? I know all this in theory, but I just hate these things. I don't know why, but I just do. Don't make such a face, Anne. We were born from the same waters, and we are only this way because. We bound ourselves into different shapes using thin films to keep the princess company. Coming together once again for her sake is not strange at all. As long as we forsake our forms and join together, we can produce greater magic. This way we can send you to the tower's apex. But if you do that, you need not worry, friend. We came from the same body of water, so giving up our forms is not the same as what you would call death. Pure waters can turn into creatures of all sorts, and such changes do not only go one way. Even if we cannot adventure or fight alongside you, we can still progress together. This is not our decision to make. Only you can decide what your adventure team will do. We can decide whether to proceed or not. This is your story. Yep. Give us our orders, ma'am. The tower seals have been broken, which means they can no longer hold Narcissus back. Every moment counts. Orders received. Leave it to us. Go with Ti and Paimon. Make sure you save the princess. I leave Miss Lyris in your hands. In that case, dear Petit Chow. Okay, bye-bye. I love the simplicity of Mori. It's just like what happened at Mori's Fountain. Our power is derived from the princess. If so resolved, we can manifest it once more. Pull yourself together, Anne. Let's go, Knight TI. Alright, up we go. We want the uppies. Water is formless. What comes from water will surely return to it. To rescue the princess, she'll be able to bring them forth again. What if she's gone? Be a little bit of a dark thought, but it's just a portal. Where does this one lead, though? I'm not sure either, to be honest. I've never considered what would happen after we entered the tower. In that case, let's proceed with caution. With more proceeding or more caution. Come on, both. Oh.
That's everything. On to the next.
Alright, well, while we're here, I'm dying to know. I need to know. No, it's not a 5-star. Do I have... I think I have Candace. I think we've got her already. But it'd be good to open up her, yeah, the... I'm trying to think of it. I can't think of it. Wait, did I already... I guess I already have her as a C6. Oh my god. Going for it again. Fingers crossed. Damn. Dory. Yeah, I think we have her. But I don't know if we have her as a C6 or not. We'll find out. Nope, she was not. So we got one more of her constellation. That was the word I was looking for. I don't think we can get any more. Nope. Alright, well, I will be trying off-stream for sure for her. Chiori, I'm not sure if I have or not, but she would be another one that I would love to have. Alright. Let us venture forth. Maybe a little warning next time? Negative, negative. Huh. Is this a library? This library has existed since long, long before we have arrived. Their content seems to be ancient dramas. Children love to read books, but there is much they won't understand, so they will often ask adults to read the stories to them. In the books, where there is an evil dragon, there must be heroes who hunt the dragon. If there is a mage, there must be a wandering knight. The Reconquista must come to pass, and the princess must be saved. And of course, a chime will sound, and the tale of adventure will come to a halt. Yet it will not end. There will be another adventure, and another one after that, until the children grow up and leave this place. Sorry, it felt like memories and feelings suddenly flooded into my mind. How strange. As long as you're alright, Paimon thought you might have been bewitched by Narcissus' magic or something. That might actually be so. Well, what do we do? Whatever the case, let's have a look around. First off, there's a door over there, but it looks like there's no way through it. Hey, you're Anne's knight right now, you know. This will be pointless if you don't come along. This title sticks out like a sore thumb. This might be a trap. Paimon doesn't know either, but let's go all the same. Let's take a gander around. There may be stuff we can get. I don't know. We got some more Prima Gems. Very nice. Thank you, Saribot. More dialogue incoming. Fell Shield of Narcissus. Seems like some sort of a seal. This is the center of the world, the castle where the dragon lurks, the tower that imprisons a princess. Sometimes it is the lost ancient city of Ys. Sometimes Arcadia. At times it is even the gold Hyperborea. Many untrodden realms have been conquered. Here many heroes have defeated evil dragons. This is a place that brims with magic, and I was never really able to understand it. Children could see through the stone wall, the imaginary griffins that roar freely in the distant cloud-filled skies. These four pools would, in different adventures' tales, be the four seas, and sometimes the four cardinal realms of the world. I could not understand these things either, but to accompany the children on their adventure, I played all sorts of roles. Are you alright, Anne? I don't know, I feel very strange. These memories are so beautiful, but terrifying, too. Look there, atop the small fountain. That is the holy blade of Narcissan Cruz. Looks like kind of cheap. It's like that time with the Sword of Brilliant Valor. Oh, okay. Paimon gets it. It's the tail behind the blade and one's belief in it that makes it a holy blade, right? With this sword in hand, Paimon bets the kids sure felt like invincible heroes, ready to take the skies and do battle with their enemies, huh? Appropriately shaped branches and drying poles could also, in the right tail, be the holy blade. But one day, a certain woman brought several wooden swords for the children to play with so that the drying poles would stop being used in fights. And who was that? I do not know. It must have been someone who once lived here. It does seem like the kingdom was once a lively place with all sorts of people in it. When you think about it like that, the holy blade must have been very important. A normal sword can cleave flesh, but the holy blade can cleave spirit and will. As such, even impervious dragons and formless illusions are no match for it. If the story of our adventure team is to reach its end, we will need the blade. Is it really that powerful? It just looks like a cheap wooden sword. Just take its holiness at face value. Sir, if you say so, but it doesn't look like we can reach it right now. Let's continue exploring. Maybe we'll find some way to break this magical bubble. We like it, the bubbles. It's bubble time. Cool. Open sesame. I'm going to assume down is the answer. Okay, looks like we're solid on health for the moment.
Born of ice and frost. Don't blink. Hey! Stand clear. Access denied. No touching. Incoming. That's everything. On to the next.
Nothing else in here. There doesn't typically seem to be a lot of stuff in these, but it's always good to look. Oh, you're gonna make me walk now. I see how it is. A bubble formation? Why would they be bubble? Oh. Got it. Actually, why is there a bubble formation here too? Was this meant to prevent invaders from kidnapping the princess? That is the case. Also, we ran into some enemies earlier. Didn't you say that when Princess Lyris gave you her treasure? And the tower stagnated and even Narcissus could not enter? There's a lot of stuff here that doesn't make sense. What's going on? I don't know either. I never thought about what would happen after we entered the tower. Also, this place feels very strange. I don't understand. I should never have been here before, but I find myself feeling many things. Do you two not feel it? Well, do you know what place this is, Anne? This was the assembly hall of Narcisan Cruz Institute. Children would study here normally. I remember now, this was a lovely place. There was no sunlight, but it was always lively here. The children were all of different dimensions, some of them as different as the two of you, but here they would study together, listen to the tales of the Hydro Archon, and tales older still. I meant that some children were very small, and some were somewhat larger. Hey, Paimon might be small, but she's got a big heart. Anyway, what about the princess? Was she a child too? Would the children hear stories about her? I don't know. Why does Paimon get the feeling the story started drifting away from the princess ever since we teleported here? No, this place must have something to do with her. We must be able to find her at the end of the road. She will be happy to see us. Well, you're the local. Paimon trusts you. So what's everybody's big plans for tonight and tomorrow? No, River said packing. An important thing to accomplish. That's the sound of the bell. Oh, does that mean the adventure's coming to a close and Princess Lyris is right up ahead? I'm also doing an email cut over. Ooh.
That's everything. On to the next.
Paimon's kind of dizzy. There are so many books here. Is this a library? Wait a minute, is it just that Paimon hasn't fully woken up yet, or is it deja vu? Haven't these things already happened before? There will be another adventure and another one after that. So even the princess is waiting for us at the end of the road. It's just a bunch of connected loops with no real end. Be able to leave as long as we find the end of the road. Well, it looks like now there's 2 of these guys. Do you have an idea, T.I.? Have you noticed anything, Paimon? Asking Paimon? Hold on a moment. First, the paths here have been connected such that they form a ring, right? In that case, there'd be no getting out. Except that we were able to get on these paths, so there should be a way off them. There has to be a point from which we can break through. Next, we saw that super powerful sword or something. Yes, the Holy Blade of Narcissan Cruz. That is just a hard word to say. Well, it looks like a wooden sword, but it was inside a protective barrier. Would all that trouble be necessary if it wasn't important? So Paimon thinks that we need to get that sword. It's always a good possibility. Paimon can't think of anything at the moment, but that said, the tile sticks out of the sword like a sore thumb, doesn't it? Paimon didn't just make that one up, by the way. When we passed this way before, it did feel weird how this tile is not connected to the others, and how it is a different pattern. Paimon's just as smart as you are, eh? But you really do have an impressive mind, Paimon. As for me, my head's a mess. I can't get my thoughts straight. Don't beat yourself up too much. You were assaulted by strange memories in this place. Anyway, let's think of how we can get out of this loop based off the stuff we thought of earlier. Wait, was that easy? We've finally gotten it. The Holy Blade of Narcissan Cruz. Wait, what's this? What's what, Paimon? Okay, there's literally nothing else here. Oh, there's more enemies now. Down you fall. as well get the stuff that we can use. Yeah. She is part kitty. She makes the nya noises. Anything? No. We do have the seahorse. 2 seahorses. Yeah, this could be fun. Front. Is this the Nezuko Kingdom Zoo?
Access denied. No touching. Incoming. Hey! Next on the speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Got lucky that time. Absorption test. Incoming.
Okay, there's one.
Don't blink. Born of ice and frost. Access denied. Speed of light. Rebuild. Incoming. Born of ice and frost. Speed of light.
Alright, we're almost done. At least making it to the second loop now.
Hold the line. Incoming.
Wait, I missed something.
Wow, so many raw materials.
Ow, that was my ankle. Don't get old, friends. It sucks. Okay, so now there's 2 of them. It's the sound of the bell. Didn't something exactly like this happen before? Paimon recalls there was a chest. Activate. There's so many books here. Someone wants the tale of this adventure to never end. What are you on about, T.I.? You know what? Paimon thought that she hadn't fully woken up yet, but haven't these things happened before? The future of a story that constantly repeats will never come. Princess Lyris waits at the end of this path. Paimon knows the last time we were here you said, on the other hand, we'll be able to leave as long as you find the end of the road, didn't you? There must be a way. Alright, so we were going to get free money. Okay, there's 1, 2, and 3. Time to move! Not even gonna fight with them this time. Those guys, on the other hand, will have no choice. Alright, let me get the next battle going here. Thank you, River Eye, for putting down your units. Let's start the next one. got one down.
Nowhere to hide.
Get them smacked around here. I don't know if they recharge their shield. I hope not.
Stay clear. Absorption test. Allow me. Born of ice. Speed of light. Hey. No touching. Don't blink. Stay clear.
Okay. Oh, what was that? Bird egg. Interesting. Don't want to forget these items here. Some pearls.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Another 10 Prima Gems gone. Seems to be a very rich dungeon. Giving all these Prima Gems to us. Now there's 3. Hear the sound of a bell. Has this happened before? Paimon recalls there was a chest. Wait, we went higher. Okay, I see where we needed to go. I wonder if I can go back down. Okay. I think it was this direction, or was it this one? Wait, it forced a restart? What? Okay, so... Wow, I'm confused. Doesn't look like much, but once its powers are awakened, it will become a destructive, invincible weapon. How is it, T.I.? Can you feel its power? Come to think of it, Anne, you did mention that the Holy Blade was originally a wooden sword the kids played with. That's right. When the young heroes from the Narcissan Crew's adventure team would pick the sword up, they would become able to defeat all foes in their tale. Well, let's just take this sword, shall we? Who knows? It might come in handy later, and if not, we can take it as a souvenir. Okay, so we don't want to enter this again. Big stretch. Everybody get your sippies in the big stretch. Okay. I actually need to take a minute to utilize the bathroom. So you guys should probably do the same. Get a snack, get a drink. We will be back here in just a few minutes. Alright, quick break taken. Grab the achievements that we're due here. Hardships experienced. Grab them 5 free primogems. I don't see anything else. Alright, moving on. River, curious question. How many maps do you think Chematech itself has been running for the Minecraft server? Wait, what was that? Because I discussed it with Kerm, and I think we're at like number 5 or 6. Or like the new one is number 6, I think. We already have the Holy Blade. What are you on about, T.I.? River Eye Tower, Eye in the Sky, Island, Hole in the Group, Temp, Bridge over the River Eye. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, then I would class. So I was right. We're going into the 6th map of Chematech itself. I know there's been other maps that you guys have played on together, but yeah. We really do have it. When did that happen? You know what? Paimon thought that she hadn't fully woken up yet, but she definitely remembers that we came here before. I was kind of wanting to go into the next one and classify it as a season for the next streaming. 6 maps on the server, so this will be... Yeah, but I'm not classifying the temp map as a map that was in use. I really don't count it as one. Paimon thought that she hadn't fully woken up. But we don't know what will happen next. 2 each. Well, I'm trying to get general consensus. The temp map, I mean, sure, people played on, but there was not a lot of stuff done on that map. Because it was just a carryover to get us to the next one. Let people keep playing. So I really don't want to classify it as a map. It's not one that anybody would want to go back and revisit, I'm pretty sure. This has to be true. Apart from saving the princess, apart from that one wish, I have nothing at all. I'll do anything to fulfill it. Just had a nice house built is all. I started a decent thing in a crevasse of a really nice looking hill, honestly. But I never did anything with it. In that case, let's do this for Princess Lyris. Believe in me and Paimon. Let's go. I do want to finish this journey after all. Alright. Let's get this done. Gotta believe in us. Also, the princess is waiting. Biggest build for me to keep would be Chematech Raceway. Yeah, that was a pretty substantial project you took on. I did have a thought for you, though. Remember how you built the giant boat? What if you did that again and made that your actual base? The Fitzgerald, yeah. I think you could have fun doing that. And it would be interesting to get all of your, get your farms and stuff built into it and the dock.
Come on,
And
enough procrastinating. Let's go.
let's see if this helps finish things up. Okay, so this is shifted again. I've noticed this panel moves around a bunch. No, Paimon thought she hadn't fully woken up yet. But we don't know what will happen next. Well, Princess Lyris waits at the end of this path. Do you believe that? I do. That has to be true. Apart from saving the princess, apart from that one wish, I have nothing at all. Wait, we're back to 2? Okay, what's happened here? I'm confused. I wasn't expecting to be, an additional every time, but... yeah, we're back on level 2. I plan those to drain an ocean monument and build an underwater base. You mean maybe something like what Elemental had back in the 1.8 world? I don't know if you ever got to visit his place. He was in a super deep ocean. Built a giant glass dome. That was a base. Elemental had a underwater base back on 1.8. Like deep under the ocean, this massive, massive dome. Alright, well, what am I missing? I'm a little confused. Okay, so and story. I kind of have to know. I'm a little lost here. That one. No, not that one. Close it back out. There we go. Let me see if it brings us anything. And so as long as they remain in. Okay, gadgets can be equipped but will not visually appear. Okay, so maybe we got to green feather accessory. I'm on those. Last time we were here, you said, on the other hand, we'll be able to leave as long as we find there must be a way. Move towards the correct direction. Okay, we've done that one. Act with the elevator. Oh, okay, so we were supposed to go down. Interact with the elevator, variant A. What is variant A? Okay, start a fourth loop. Okay, so we just gotta keep going, I guess? Maybe? Is that eye in the sky or island? 1.8 map was Arcadia was built in a mountain. There was the big cobblestone box. Monkey had built the witch farm utilizing redstone stuff, which was pretty cool looking. Start a fourth loop. Let's see if this starts us fourth loop here. Well, I'd say eye in the sky then, because that sort of sounds familiar. I remember the biggest issue with the 1.8 map for you was you let Townie cease for you, and it broke your gold farm like hardcore. Just descend. Does it take us just to that one spot?
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
That's all it does. Yeah, in that particular map, he had this massive build. I remember he was in a snowy biome, but the main base was like down underwater in this huge freaking globe. It was a lot of work and quite impressive. Did I break something? Let's see if this comes up with anything. Here we go. Alright, so let me look. Open the gate, enter the ring that will appear for convenience. Go to the right side, activate mechanism to open the gate, enter the ring. Defeat the seahorse. Enter the ring that transports you to the next room. Interact to disarm. Okay, we did this quite well. And transport it back to the starting area, but the 2 water crystals at the beginning, enter the ring that will appear for convenience. Next room, there's no active hydrogun. And you can simply pass through this room into the ring that transports you to the elevator. Activate elevator. Third run. Repeat steps 8 through 12. Get the Holy Blade. Okay. Enter the portal in the center. But we didn't get a port. Oh, okay. Never mind. I know where we need to go now. That makes sense. So, we're probably going to have to go back through this because we're now on the 2nd step. We need to be on the 3rd. I'd like to know where this damned waypoint's at. It sets it up. It needs uppies. Alright, we're gonna run through this one more time. Well, probably 2 more times. Because we need to activate it for 3. See, that one tries to shove you to the side. We want the one that takes you straight to it. I've been considering what I'd like to build on the server, and I'm kind of wanting to do maybe some kind of a outer space base of some kind, or I want to yes. I thought about doing something like a big tower, or maybe a bunker style into a big mountain. Okay, so we make this process happen again, but when we get to that... Oh, here, let me just sneak through the portal, let this do its thing. This up here. One minute 45 seconds left on Stream Raiders! Exclamation SR will get you in there for a battle. Okay, so this would have been the 3 seahorses. Alright, so this activates the next portion. We finally did it! Just a little slow. Like the path leads downwards rather than forward. This is a really long descent. Poor Anne. Quite the adorable little Oceanid, though. Tia is really reliable and really good with the wind glider, too. Paimon knows you're worried about what might come afterwards, right? Well, don't be. A real adventure is not only filled with challenges, but also with unknowns. The most important thing is to come back from completing these challenges and unknowns in one piece and gain something in the end as well. Come this far, it would be a shame to give up. You did say the Princess Lyris would be just up ahead. Alright, let me throw that in there. We don't care. Believe in you, T.I. and Paimon. You are wise and powerful, and you're also kind people. Ding, 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 we have a winner. In that case, let's go. Ad Astra Abyssosk, as Catherine always says. Can we get a Geronimo? Huh. Hello? Hang on, just getting the next, need a necromancer. There we go, friends. Feel free to get in on some Stream Raiders. Let me grab, oops, I don't need that. I do, however, want what was in the questing. Give me that gold. I need some gold. Back to there, back to there. Zoomy, zoomy, zoom. I'm feeling easy. I have been frightened ever since we came down here. No need to worry. Tia will protect us no matter what. I believe in the two of you. I just don't know what we will encounter later. Take anything as it comes. Best be prepared. We might... Oh. Oof. Ah. Might be in a battle for Narcissus. For all we know. Okay, so let's take a gander around. Oh, it let me in. It won't let me out. Ah, it's a problem.
Press rebuild. I can fix this. Access denied. Blaze over. Don't blink. Hey! Cut to the chase. Incoming. Let's move out. Born of ice and frost. Don't blink. Absorption test. Stay clear. Speed of light. Don't blink. Speed of light.
Try and save the charged attacks for the big boy.
Don't blink. No touching. Incoming. Hey! Don't blink. Born of ice and frost. Hold the line. Speed of light. No touching. Don't blink. First rebuild. Access denied. No touching.
I tried.
Did I miscalculate? Hold the line. Oh, focus. Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Incoming. Speed of light. Hey!
Got it. There we go. Sorry, I got a little focus there. So why did we meet Narcissus in here? Hey, big chest. According to what we said before, the tower lost its time and thus stagnated. As such, no one could open it or enter it. But the space is not within the tower. We teleported to a different place from the tower. That's right. Paimon forgot that had happened. But if that's the case... But how? No, that can't be. The princess should be in the tower. I mean, that was the adventure team's only hope in this dark world. If she isn't, our adventures, their meaning, Al, Petit Chow, and the others. But we did take out the biggest threat to the kingdom, didn't we? That's a good thing, right? Yes, you're right, Paimon. Thank you. Thank you both. Look over there. There's a place we haven't been to before. Maybe we'll find more clues there, huh? Ah, good. Big chest.
You give, you receive.
Anything else? I don't see anything. It's a lot of freaking stuff we just got, though. This rather aged certificate. The duty will be taken up by Basil Elton, former naval commander. May her steely temper be itself tempered by the family she will establish with these children going forward. What's that idiot thinking? Well, whatever. Might as well have some fun post-retirement. I just wanted to read it better. Okay, there. 1 serving of flour, 1 of sugar, 1 of melted butter, 2 of eggs, a large amount of milk, with which to make foam. Are you kidding me? What exactly is a large amount? Remember it well this time. 15 minutes at 180 degrees is not the same as 5 at 540. No, it's not. There is significant differences in those. Why not? Because as it was explained to me, food is chemistry, and knowing the combinations of things is very important. Linking up the Ingold, Guillotine, and the rest of the old gang will go some way towards solving the dispersion problem. The situation is no place for personal feelings, but what person can lack them completely? I can only hope that they aren't treating my dear old Spongian too poorly, or let it rust in the harbor. And I hope my skills haven't rusted away either. I hope all goes well. I still want to watch the dough rise to the sounds of play outside the window. I still want to watch them grow into fine adults. Decided to incorporate the Institute for Raising Orphans and the Children of Criminals into the public welfare system. Considering the ruins of a previous civilization upon which it is situated, it shall be named. The seat of director was established in honor of the Hydro Archon's great virtue and has been taken on by a gentle-natured Oceanid. The title of vice director is to be taken up by one who displays exceptional moral quality and ability. We're getting some interesting story tidbits here. According to the ancient theater and mysterious research hidden here, we believe that the documents and folklore discovered within Petrichor, the research team from Institute of Natural Philosophy holds that there's a book here too, picture book. It suits you, Paimon. Well, that's just because of Paimon's unique sensibility, you know? Picture books just speak to her better. This book gives me a strange feeling. A long, long time ago, in a place far, far away, there was once a beautiful and kind princess named Lyris, and yep, she's our main character. I don't want this name. That's not what you said before. Do you want to read it too, Anne? In that case, Paimon's going to continue. Oh, come on, it's just a story. There's no need to be fussy. Anyway, protagonist needs an antagonist. An evil one at that. And our evil antagonist, well, that's the dragon Narcissus. So evil is he that the peace-loving people tremble at the sound of his name. Not that he cares about their feelings, though. He sowed destruction across the land with the searing flames he spewed from his mouth. His great wings turned cities to dust, and his burning breath reduced nations to ashes. At last, only the princess's realm remained safe. But because the princess worked tirelessly to defend her realm, Narcissus' plot to destroy everything could not succeed. So in Narcissus' story, I'm the evil villain? This is kind of weird. This started like a storybook, but it also feels like it isn't. T.I., you got the bigger brain here. You have a look, too. Oh, man. We're rocking the 3 whole brain cells, Paimon. I don't think this is going to work. What is this place? This is the real Anapasis. But we were already on a quest! Paimon wants to say that the book's contents were really weird, but it's really not much when compared to this, is it? The world should be like this, not like how it is outside. Children should be able to play under the sun and in the grass without fear or hindrance or harm. This place does really feel comfy. Paimon feels way better than she did back at where we were adventuring throughout the kingdom. There was no sunlight there at all. Never mind that, this place is really nice. It's gotta be Princess Lyris's garden, right? Say, T.I., when our adventures are over, why don't we find a place like this to live? We can eat tasty fruits, plant lots of sweet flowers, and we can invite our friends over as guests. We could all live together happily. What do you say? Put a pin in it for now. I'm gonna help Anne find the princess. Hide and seek, where did Mary and her friends go? Got 50 more Prima gems. Well, it's saying there's a waypoint over here. Maybe it's on a different level. Can't climb. Climb that just fine, though. Hi, Midnight. Well, I'm not seeing anything of importance around. No free items for us. Let's see who this little girl is. Is this the princess? Hide and seek, where did Mary and her friends go? To a great sea without borders, to the place from which all lives flow. Oh, hi. Well, she's pretty. I'm sorry, I was just preparing some tea and didn't notice you. Come, sit. Snacks will be ready soon. Need the sippies. Oh, snacks. Yes, and ours are very good. But I must say this first. We can only start once the bell rings. It would be quite rude to do otherwise. Where are you from, by the way? Why are you a fascinating combination, aren't you? A lovely young lady, a small little oceanid, and your beautiful floating friend. Paimon's Paimon. Does Anne look unhappy? She might have been reminded of something. I have a feeling this was Anne's form. And this ocean is our friend Anne. Oh, my, a fine name indeed. In that case, please call me Mary Ann. What a pleasant surprise. It's been a long time since I've met someone from outside. Where are you from? Paimon's not sure either. We defeated the fell dragon Narcissus, and then we ended up here somehow. The fell dragon Narcissus, you say? That must have been a frightening foe. Manner of speaking, it wasn't bad. I've heard that Narcissus has hurt many and has turned many kingdoms to ash. Defeating him was an impressive feat indeed. So you know about him too. Great. We're from the Narcissican Crew's kingdom, and we're looking for Princess Lyris. Do you know where we might find her? Princess Lyris, you say? I'm afraid I do not know. But she should be here. Is that the case, Anne? But I have lived here a long time, and yet I have never seen any princess. Perhaps she might be somewhere else. But before we came here, we read a book about the princess, and how she's beautiful and kind and stuff. Afraid I'm unfamiliar with any such person. On the flip side, you, T.I., do quite look like a princess from a distant land. That be the bell. Saved by the bell. That's the signal for tea time. In the past, the children would throw down their wooden swords the moment they heard the bell, and they would come into the hall to have a snack. They're not here now, but I think it's best to follow the rules all the same. I'd be quite disappointed otherwise, I suspect. Well then, shall we? You and Paimon enjoy the snacks. They look beautiful, but they're tasteless like pure water. Kind of was expecting that. How were they? Well, they were great, although Paimon couldn't really taste them. Are you on a low-sugar diet or something? My apologies, Paimon. I just made them as I remember them, so I'm not sure if they'll taste all that good. Don't worry about it. At least Paimon's full now of water. In that case, let me take you all out on a stroll. Well, we got a nice little story going here. I like her dress. But then again, I'm pretty fond of ladies and dresses, so... and them wearing them. It's a nice combination. This is a flower garden that we've painstakingly taken care of. Lovely, isn't it? I've heard Basil say that caring for children is much like caring for a flower. You need good soil, sufficient sunlight, frequent watering, and you can't let them grow however they want. Sounds like this Basil's pretty smart. In fact, we must get rid of pests from time to time as well. Basil sounds pretty dangerous too. She is very capable indeed. Making snacks, caring for flowers, she can do it all. It would be nice if I could introduce her to you. I've been caring for the flowers here all this time in the hopes that some friends might come and I might show them how they have bloomed, and well, here you are. Well, it's a shame that they aren't in bloom right now, though. Well, we just need to water them, and they'll be fine. Hide and seek, where did Mary and her friends go? To the halls of seaborne foam to watch the sunflowers bloom. As the drops of water stain the soil, the garden black, the sunflowers spring from the earth, grow quickly, and bloom. Aren't they beautiful? Well, that was quick. Well, they've been waiting for friends to arrive after all, and with your arrival, they were so excited. All they needed was a little encouragement, a little rain to get them going. Nature really is amazing. I suspect this exceeds the realm of amazing. Do you like the man? They're very beautiful, like gleaming gold. I know you would. I love them too, after all. You're from a very, very far away place, aren't you, T.I.? What sorts of flowers bloom there? But I fear they'll be hard to find now. And let's speak of other flowers. I've always been in Fontaine, and I've never gone elsewhere. That said, a friend of mine has been to Sumeru. I heard that from him that there are many flowers there that can't be found here. Those that grow on cliffs, ones that can only open at night. I apologize. Big yawn coming. Some even grow on cacti. And that's when he realized that there were no cacti in Fontaine and had to give me a separate explanation. He was always the serious sort, and he was the smartest of us when we were young. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. It must be a little too exciting for me, meeting new friends like this. Well then, Paimon, have you seen any special flowers? Mondstadt dandelions come to mind. Dandelions? Oh, do you have any other delightful seeds with you? She's adorable. Dandelion seeds can indeed be found on Paimon. Marianne happily plants them in the soil. I should have a bunch of those dandelion seeds, thank you. Paimon thought you knew. Well, how should we put this? The dandelion flower is made of many tiny white flowers, and these white flowers have seeds on them. When the wind blows, these tiny flowers will scatter along with the wind, and they will take root and sprout elsewhere, eventually making new flowers. Cool, huh? Wow, they really are. I didn't know such a flower existed, but I have heard about something similar. It's not a flower, but it's a story about water. Dang it. In a certain place, there was a peaceful body of water. Later, with disturbance, there came ripples, and droplets appeared in those ripples, droplets that had life in them. This life left the water and turned into different forms. But though they were all made of water, gulfs opened between them due to these differences. Each drop of life was very weak, but each was beautiful in its own way. The dandelions you spoke of, Paimon, reminded me a lot of that story. A flower that was once united as one would be separated, would bloom, and each piece would become itself. But a single drop of water is weak and will dry up easily. Together they will be strong, and yet they will no longer be themselves. Is that how it is with dandelions too? Do you think that's a good thing? They may be weak, but the distance is necessary. It might not be a bad thing for them to unite. People can unite and yet maintain their personhood. Can they really? I think I understand where you're coming from. What you're talking about sounds like what happened to Al, Petit, Chow, and the others. To help us, they melded into one, turning into that big bubble. Well, it might be meaningless to say this now. Let's have a little walk again, shall we? Ah, yes, I can take you to see our dog. She has a dog. Can we pet the pup? Need to pet the pup. I don't remember seeing a dog, though. Yes, he's a silly dog who always I missed it. It's feeding time. Since you're my guest, T.I., please do the honors. Noble Miss, it is an honor to receive food from you. A pleasure to see you again as well, Miss Marianne. Oh, you good doggy. Good doggy. And how do you do, dear little miss? Well, thanks for being polite and all, but Anne, what's going on? I don't know, but this can't be Mori. He has always kept me company. Does this mean that we've been wrong all along about what dogs really look like? Water can take any shape, and life can choose what form it must take. This, however, has nothing to do with its essence. That is a different matter. Didn't Al say something similarly weird? I've heard something similar said, that the body is a prison that restricts evolution. That person was once a child like all the others. We and many others heard him tell many stories about how all life was originally formless, like water, and how there are no barriers between souls, thus allowing them to compose an endless story. Many have forsaken their bodies, for if water can be withdrawn from blood, so too will be drawn out from one's form. But if you were to try to sprinkle water on the blackened dust that remains, it will not become blood again. Remember something, even though I really don't want to. How much do you remember, Anne? I don't know. There's just this flood of feelings and scenes, happy words and angry ones. I'm not sure. I understand. You go first, alright? And remember, be a good dog. Understood. See you, Miss Marianne. See you, dear guests. Oh, this is bad. The number of things that don't make sense just keeps going up. If we hadn't seen the dog, Paimon would have forgotten all this stuff already. Didn't we say we were going to rescue Princess Lyris? My apologies, but there's no princess here, only us. Today we were simply fortunate to receive guests. But this is the end of the path. She has to be here. But Marianne said, so that's gotta mean that one of you is mistaken, right? Do you really want to hear what I have to say? Of course, you've got the bigger brain here, don't you? Paimon, all we experienced so far was just a story. Wait, but didn't we team up with Narcissus Crew's adventure team to defeat Narcissus' henchmen? Wasn't that real? Think about it for a moment. Is there even a Narcissus Crew's kingdom amongst the 7 nations? Oh, you're right. Paimon didn't think of that. So the adventure team, Al, Petit, Chew, Colin, O'Cake, Jack, Mori, the 2 of us and our adventures, they were all just characters in a story? That can't be. Paimon can't accept that. Didn't we encounter all kinds of stuff after going through the portal in the tower? There's a lot of stuff there that wouldn't fit if it was just a story. You know, like how there was no Holy Blade mentioned at the start, and how a sealed tower still had monsters and bubble formations all inside it? Paimon, I think I understand what TI is trying to say. So all the things that happened after we ascended to the tower are things outside the realm of story. Is that it? More accurately, those parts of the story have not yet been written. So the Holy Blade, Narcissus, those were still inside the story. It's just that they had not been arranged correctly yet. Paimon still finds it hard to imagine anyone would create such a huge building just for a story. It was used as a setting for the story. So that means the things I recall along the way were things that happened here before, and I'm just a character in that story. Not merely a character. The fact that you can think about this means that you can remember it. I am Anne. I must rescue Princess Lyris. Alright, T.I. Paimon and dearest Anne, our time is up. I enjoyed our time together, but I'm afraid it is time for you to leave. But I don't want to. Why did you have to say it was fiction if you already knew? Spare a thought for Anne's feelings, at least. So who are you, Miss Mary Ann? Which I've been asking. I've been wondering. She's cute, but not that cute to distract me from the truth. Vision blurs and you suddenly feel weightless as the temperature of the once warm air plunges rapidly. What happened? There's no need to say anything, Anne. I once heard my best friend tell a story about a beautiful princess trapped in a high tower. Before you arrived, I had a dream. I dreamed that I was a small, brave Oceanid, and we set out to save the princess. And perhaps there are princesses in this world and dragons too, but I also know that the world's affairs are rarely this simple. Why would a dragon be concerned with a princess, after all? After waking up, I would find this dream laughable, yet nostalgic. Every time I thought about it, do you remember now, Anne? No, there has to be some other way. If I can't save Princess Lyris, then what of my birth, my only wish? Do they have no meaning? Don't say that, Anne. Your birth was a beautiful accident. As things stand, I can only wish for you to live on for your own sake. Go see the world and see how has it changed these past years. I wish for you to have your own soul, memories, personality, and wishes. I'm a little confused, but, here we go. I wish for you to be the master of your own fate and to experience all the beauty in the real world. Can you do that for me? It was a pleasure to meet you, T.I. and Paimon. It was a pleasure to meet you too, Anne. But the Anapasis is our tomb. I do not wish for you to linger here. Okay, that's a little morbid. So she's trapped inside this fake reality of her own? Why are you saying that? We can find a way to help you, can't we? I sense that you're good-hearted and powerful indeed. Thank you, Paimon and T.I. I'm just someone who sometimes enjoys dreaming of lovely adventures and wonderful futures, but I know what happened in the past. I already know there's no going back. In the real world, everything has already ended, so this is farewell. That's a problem. I don't have to do anything. I'm sorry, Knight, T.I. and Paimon. I had already started to feel that some things were off earlier in the adventure. As you led me off the story's track, I started to understand and recall some things. But I still want to rescue Princess Lyris. That is the reason for which I was born. I want to save her and bring her the story to a happy end. I mean, I don't even know who she is. I only know that she is a gentle, lovely princess trapped due to Narcissus' invasion. Don't worry, Anne. At least we had fun while traveling with the adventure team, right? That came out pretty sore there, Paimon. Did you know that things would turn out this way? No, I thought we could help out Anne. Well, if that's the case, we can still help Anne. Paimon didn't understand anything Marianne said there at the end. Did you, Anne? I did, sort of. I could sense that she was speaking of something terrible that happened in the past. Well, Paimon feels that's unfair. Not just to you, Anne, but us too. That's why we gotta find out what happened. At least if we do, we can come up with some sort of a plan. Whether it be saving the princess or figuring out what Marianne said, or whatever, we just want to help you. Isn't that right? Still, if this is all just a story, then there's one thing Paimon doesn't get. What role do we play? We play being awesome. Hey, congrats, River Eye, on the 50 gold. Necromancers, but that won't happen till for the next stream. Okay. Can't be sure, but I think we're most likely an accident. And that's why we can bring the story to an end. Paimon gets us, so that's why Anne found us and brought us into the story. Might not have thought about it, Anne, but since we've been able to knock the story off course, that means that we've opened up all sorts of unknown possibilities. Isn't that right? I thought I clicked it. Thank you, T.I. Thank you, Paimon. That's why we also need your help, Anne. Since we need to continue our adventure, well, can you think of anything that would help us figure out what to do next? My memories contain a place known as the Narcissus Cruise Ordo. This place appears to have very deep connections to past events. It's true. Adventure team, yeah, they seem connected, right? Do you have any idea where this Ordo might be? That's right, we're very experienced adventurers. If you need it found, we'll find it. She no longer dreams of you. Okay.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
There are... Huh. Oh, what's that? Another spin crystal. Oh, that just takes us back, okay. Well, that was an interesting bit of storytelling. I'm gonna kind of sneak around and we'll grab these flowers first, and then we're gonna go back down there and smack that big thing around. That big old Haley churl. I want that treasure chest. does a lot of screaming and a whole lot of dying.
You give, you receive.
Oh, for some reason it didn't mention the fact that the Stream Rater's battle has activated. So, exclamation SR will get you in there if you have an interest in doing so. Let's see if we can't get ourselves to that one. We can just jump up here. Now, I'm giving some thought to the Minecraft stream on Saturday. The first, it'll probably start around 2 p.m. for me. I see a ring over there, but I don't see it being special yet. And I'm not entirely certain how long I plan on streaming, but I'm thinking 6 hours at least. I may pick up a pizza before I come home Saturday. That way I can just go heat something up real quick and we can keep going. Hey, there's a well, would that be a Hydroculus, I guess? Over there, I see it. I saw a chest up here that's locked. Let's see if we can unlock it. Pending it is an actual chest. Need to go that way. It's over there somewhere. Okay, that did not get me anywhere I needed to go. That one doesn't get me high enough there. How was one expected to get up there? That isn't even close to high enough. I mean, that would get me over to there with no problem, but I need up there. What if we trade out Sucrose for the Dumb Bard?
Didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Shut up, stupid bard.
Let's play.
Is that enough? Is that enough? Is that enough? No, it's not.
Here we go.
Come on, grab it, grab it. Why? There's something I'm missing. Has to be. Wait. What if we have to get this and then jump into that portal? Nope. This don't make a whole heck of a lot of sense. I don't get it. That took us back up to here. I don't see any other way of getting up. Oh. Never mind. I'm a moron. I see it now. At least I see it now. We don't need the dumb bard no more.
I want to
We have the beautiful Ganyu for bow usage, so we'll just... Nope. That's not what I was shooting to do. Pushed the wrong button. You just have to wait for that to go. Then this becomes an air column. You just got to be a little patient. Which is not something I'm very good at. I'm not going to lie. I wonder if I shot it again, if it would change faster. Ganyu, are you being super cute again?
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Okay. Look at us go. Now, the next waypoint is over in this general direction, so let's get going. The waypoints are great for the free primogems because, well, we want free primogems. Free primogems gets us the good stuff. Unlocked, 5 more primogems gotten. Let's take a gander. The next one is over here. There's a few of them underwater we haven't found yet, but that's not gonna... Ooh, there's a lot of them underwater we haven't found yet. Ouch. I kind of want to go see what's up with this airship.
Born of ice and frost.
Oops.
Allow me. Speed of light. Hey. No touching.
that one real quick. Nice. I thought there was supposed to be more than one of those. I see another chest. Let's see about getting the goodies from it.
Success denied. Don't blink. Hey! Cut to the chase. Mark 2. Speed of light. Word of ice and frost. For Rex weapon. Allow me. Stay clear. Animal 6308. Don't blink.
Mechanical gear, meshing gears. Alright. Oh, excuse me. I almost thought that was a hiccup.
That's everything. On to the next.
Nice. Where does this take us? Ooh. Okay, I'll take free ones of those. I love those. Free ones are best ones. There is a Sealy down there. I see another chest. Just out of stupid curiosity. Oh, we got some more achievements we can collect on. The knight that defeated the Demon King, saving the imprisoned princess, led his return to the kingdom. And I think there was one down here. Dance of the Dew White. Okay, so we get 10 more Primogems there. Upgrade the statues of Seven and Fontaine to their maximum level. Well, we'll get there eventually. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here we haven't even gotten close on. So, we're getting close. Wait, is it up? Oh, it is way up there. It means there's got to be something going on down here. Are these animals attackable? Alright, where did that one Sealy go? Wasn't there one down? Oh, it's way up there. Oh, let me over. Okay. Ah, no! But I wasn't done yet. Yay! I got uppies. Crab, 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 crab. Hello, TIFreak8x. Pending I actually get your name pronounced right. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so there's one more. Let's see if we got crab, 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 crab. Hey, we found a Sealy. I kind of figured there was another Sealy there. Where'd you go? Unlock? Woo! Yeah, let's freaking go.
You give, you receive.
Where does this take us? All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way? Let's go. Hydroculus is mine. What's that over there? That is indeed another waypoint we didn't have before. Kind of confused what's going on with that little glowy thing to the right there. We'll take a look here in a minute. We want that. No! I missed two of them. Alright, another bit of Primogems captured. At some point we're going to have to go and do some grinding for the things that we desperately need to level everybody up. Because, well, that's kind of important too. We have been neglecting that. Alright, so we have gotten all of the above ground waypoints collected, except this one here, and this one here in the Fontaine area. Petrichor. That was mentioned in one of our items there. We need to at some point make our way over to this and get these unlocked. We never did finish enough of Sumeru to know what was going on with these. Hopefully we can still complete them. You know, we've never been to this one. How the hell did we pull that off? We'll have to make that happen at some point. I don't even know where the new area is at. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit here. Ah, maybe it's over here. And it's such a small area, too. Like I said, we've not completed this portion yet, so we need to get over there and open that up. Got 5 minutes left on Stream Raiders, so let's see if we can't make something happen with the rest of this here. Now, those that have stuck around, I greatly appreciate you. That way. Whoa. Alright, fine. You seem to be adamant we're going to take care of these guys. Hey sis, she isn't talking. Whatever, not that there's anything more to talk about anyway. Let's just take the stuff and go. Oh no! You can't hurt the little friend. They're all too freaking adorable. Oh, little one, no need to make that face. Why did we take this job again? Whatever. K-Cubad, what are you doing just watching over there? Just toss her the boss's Mora, then let's take the paintings and go. Yeah, do we have to, though? He doesn't know what he's doing this far out. Why don't we just take the Mora and... How did they put it again? Favors are more important than deals than Mora? Hey, what are you assholes doing? Where did you pop out from? Looks like you're bothering this young lady. Her? Bothered? We're just here to buy some artwork, you know? Buying? How much were you going to pay for one? 500,000 more, 550,000, 600,000? You don't have any hard figures at all. That's not our fault. This Melusine won't talk. Well, if she doesn't want to talk to you, then she doesn't want to sell. You're just here to take her stuff, aren't you? This is a fair exchange, a fair and square exchange. We're not going to shortchange her. And what's this to you anyway? Paimon heard that guy over there talking about taking the Mora. Told you to watch your mouth. Does it really matter? Haven't we always solved things this way up till now? Can't you ever shut up? We don't have the time to involve unrelated people. Besides, you drink. Good stuff. Nothing. Buzz off. You're butting into legitimate business here. I'm not. If not, I'm afraid we may have to resort to less savory methods to settle this. Exactly. You know what happens to those who break the law here in Fontaine, don't you? Don't take that tone with me. What happens to those who break the law on my foot? Who do you think you are, anyway? Say this one more time. Stay out of this. This is between us and the kid. It seems that I must now reveal my true identity. I am an enforcer of the law. The law? I am the law! That's right, you got a good eye, huh? Wait, sis, what do we do? What are you worried about? If she's a law enforcer, I'm the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya. You're gonna believe everything people say, are you? And just look at them. Do they look like folks from the, Maisian Gardenage? That's right, that's the one. Seriously, what's with the ridiculous name? They're just law enforcement, so they might as well just call themselves that. Anyway, you think we've never seen people from the Maisian before? You aren't even in uniform, daring imposters, aren't you? You know that this is the uniform. We're plainclothes officers. We're enforcers of the Corpse of 30. The Corpse of 30? What are they? Why are they here? Hey, you idiot, calm yourself. Why would they be here? We're the Fontaine branch of the Corps. Seriously, who do you think the Core 30 are anyway? Mints that grow in both Sumeru and Fontaine? It'd always be sweet flowers instead, or specters, or the Adventurers Guild, or Catherine. Enough nonsense. If you're intent on stopping us, then we'll just have to show you what for. You two, with me. What did I say? I knew things would come to this in the end.
Hold the line! Access denied. Born of ice and frost. Don't blink!
Sorry, she just needs a spanking.
Absorption test. Stand clear. Access denied. No touching. Thrust. Rebound. Don't blink. Access denied.
Well, if nothing else, they are pretty strong. For what little offering they have. Let's finish this up, and then we'll finish out the Stream Raiders battle. They ran off, huh? Why do these people always need to take a beating before they cool off, huh? But never mind that. Are you okay? I'm fine, thank you. I'm not very good at dealing with such people. You're very impressive. Well, we are well-honed professional adventurers, after all. People like that can't hold a candle to us, that's for sure. I don't mean her skills. Anyway, she was the only one fighting. You were just watching. I love this new friend. Paimon's a guide. We're just splitting the work, you know? Actually, we've said a lot so far, but what should we call you again? Mimir. My name is Mimir. I was painting here, but... Oh, so Milazines can paint too, huh? Yes, I do. Every day, in fact, because painting the things that I want to brings me happiness. Well, aren't you a painter, then? I'm not sure I understand what you mean, but I guess so. Anyway, let's help gather up the painting tools first, Tia. Considering how short her hands are, Paimon can't even imagine how she'd hold a brush. But your hands are shorter than mine. Thank you. It would take a long time for me to clean them up. Looks like we're more or less done. Good job, Paimon. Speaking of which, what were those people actually trying to do? They wanted to exchange more for the paintings in my hands. So they wanted to... Wait, then they were here to buy your art after all, weren't they? What did we do? Sounds like we had good intentions, but we ended up interrupting a business transaction you were having. Business? I don't think you could call it that. Don't both sides have to exchange things and the other needs for it to be called business? I don't need Mora, so that wasn't business. You don't need Mora? Wait, you're not some sort of renowned painter, are you? Does that mean people know about you? Look at that adorable face! It needs head pats! I guess I count then. Previously, a stranger claiming to be an art collector or something asked to exchange a large sum of Mora for my artwork. A self-proclaimed collector came to you, and they cited a high price to boot? No wonder that you said you didn't need Mora. If Paimon could sell her paintings for that much, you wouldn't make very much money. Not really, but maybe with some hard work starting today. I reckon it's too late for you. Paimon knows, but oh, this makes her so envious. That said, who's the collector you were talking about anyway? A rather cool person, and quite gentle, too. If he hadn't suddenly mentioned Mora, I would have just given him the painting as a gift. Why do these tall people always love talking about that stuff? Well, I wouldn't say that exactly, but it's more that I would say has no specific relation to art. Mimir, could Paimon have a look at your paintings? Paimon's curious. Hey, Paimon's not always thinking about that stuff. This is appreciation of art, nothing else, alright? If you're so interested, Paimon, why don't I just draw a portrait for the two of you? I am so sorry. That was a big yawn. Help me chase those troublesome people away, and you help me gather up my painting tools. I've actually been wondering how to thank you all this time. It's just, would a painting be too odd of a thank you gift to give? Right, Mimir, could we have you give some directions regarding the painting, by the way? But before that, I need to repack my painting tools. These people knocked my paint buckets over, so there's no way I can work here. I need to make a trip home first. Could you wait for me in the village? I'll clean up over here and head down soon. Alright, it's our home. We call it Marussia Village. We just need to swim down from over here and then keep going forward. Brush of Seafoam and Crimson. Nice. Alright. Oop, we got another achievement. Probably not enough to do the thing that we want, but, you know. Let's switch over to the Stream Raiders and get this battle finished up here. Want to say thank you, friends, for those that have stopped by, placed units, kept me company in my stream. And while that goes on, let me see who we've got to raid. Huh. Surprised that Pixel's not started yet. Okay, so I think I've got the person who we're going to raid in mind. Oh, looks like we're kicking some butt. Beautiful thing about the vampire and the level he's at now, every time he kills something, he gets HP back. So it was a smart move to make him do that. For sure, for sure, for sure. But it does kind of look like that we're waiting on me to finish out the bad guys. Oh, okay, so these guys are my friends. What is that thing? Slime follow. That's a weird looking little creature. I really wish we could direct our guys to where we want them to go. Let's freaking go. That took a little bit of time, but we managed to get it beat. Congratulations, you've been smirched. Alright, well, I think this is going to be a good place to put a fork in things for now. I don't know what we plan on doing for Friday, but I do plan on trying to stream, unless I end up mowing. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. I know Saturday is going to be a nice long stream session, because, well, there's going to be a lot to do in Minecraft, and we've got, you know, basic stuff we got to get built up. We got to figure out where we're going to live, all that fun jazz, and lots of stuff we're going to have to get our hands on. Go ahead, follower, subscriber, chat. But anyway, friends, again, thank you for hanging out with me as we explored some more of Genshin Impact. There's still so much more story to do. I wish I had the time necessary to just stream it for 8 hours at a time, because it would get us a lot further, a lot faster. But we'll get there. We've got plenty of time. The game's not going anywhere. They're constantly upgrading and updating it. So we'll get there. Have yourselves a wonderful night, friends. I'm going to head off to Moonlit Salem, who is a wonderful, sweet friend of mine, and she's currently playing Silent Hill 2, so please give her some love, hang out with her, and yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next live stream. See you later, friends.